Well, hello, Bible fans. It's Eddie Hill with Prosperous Christian, and today I just want to read you a little bit out of my book. Actually, there's a chapter here called The Competition. Competition meaning the adversary. And in the beginning of it, I write this story. It's actually originally written by some unknown author. I tried to find it, but nobody claims it as their own. So I modified it pretty greatly to fit today's society and make it more accurate. So I'm going to read this to you. It's called Satan's Meeting. And I say, read this even if you're busy. Here we go. Satan called a worldwide convention of devil spirits. In his opening address, he said, "We can't keep Christians from going to church. We can't keep them from reading their Bibles and knowing the truth. We can't even keep them from forming an intimate relationship with their Savior. Once they gain that connection with Jesus, our power over them is broken. So let them go to their churches, let them have their covered dish dinners, but steal their time so they don't have time to develop a relationship with Jesus Christ. This is what I want you to do," said the devil. "Distract them from gaining hold of their Savior and maintaining the vital connection through their day." "How should we do this?" his devil spirit shouted. "Keep them busy in non-essentials of life and invent innumerable schemes to occupy their minds," he answered. "Tempt them to spend, and borrow. Persuade their wives to go to work for long hours and their husbands to work 6 to 7 days a week each, 10 to 12 hours a day, so they can't afford their empty lifestyles. Sorry. Keep them from spending time with their children as their families fragment. Soon their homes will offer no escape from the pressures of work. Overstimulate their minds so that they cannot hear that still small voice. Entice them to play the radio or MP3s whenever they drive. Keep the TVs, DVDs, CDs, PCs, iPads, iPods, video games, and smartphones going constantly in their homes. And see to that every store and restaurant in the world plays non-biblical music constantly. This will jam their minds and break that union with Christ. Fill the coffee tables with magazines and newspapers. Pound their minds with negative news 24 hours a day. Get involved with their social media and cause division amongst the races, division amongst political parties, division amongst the nations. Invade their driving moments with billboards. Flood their mailboxes with junk mail, mail order catalogs, sweepstakes, and every kind of newsletter and promotions offerings, offering free products, services, and false hopes. Oh, keep going. Keep shiny, beautiful models on magazines, TV, and social media so their husbands will believe that outward beauty is what's important, and they'll become dissatisfied with their wives. Keep the wives too tired to love their husbands at night. Give them headaches, too. That's not funny. Sorry. I didn't write that part. If they don't give their husbands the love they need, husbands will begin to look elsewhere. Make porn and drugs easier to access than the Bible. They will fragment the families. This will fragment their families quickly. Take the Pledge of Allegiance out of schools and make darn sure they can't pray in school. Give them Santa Claus to distract them from the teaching. They're teaching the children the real events of the birth of Christ. Give them the Easter Bunny so they won't talk about his resurrection and the power over sin and death. Make Halloween a really fun holiday because it's full of idolatry and devil spirits and has nothing to do with God. Even in their recreation and vacations, let them be excessive. Have them return from their vacation exhausted. Keep them too busy to go out in nature and reflect on God's creation. Send them to amusement parks, sporting events, plays, concerts, and movies instead. Keep them busy. And when they meet for spiritual fellowship, involve them in gossip and small talk so they leave with troubled consciousness. Crowd their lives with so many good causes that they have no time to seek power from Jesus. Soon they will begin working for their own strength, sacrificing their health and family for the good of the cause. It will work. The devil said, it will work. It was quite a plan. The devil spirits went eagerly to their assignments, causing Christians everywhere to get more busy and more rushed, going here and there, making sure they had little time for God and their families and no time to tell others about the power of Jesus to change lives. I guess the question is, has the devil been successful at his scheme? You be the judge. Does busy mean being under Satan's yoke? Author unknown. God bless you. Have a great day.